kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
So with Jordan on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Griffin out there with McAdoo. Then it's George. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Leonard in at the 2-guard spot. And for Los Angeles, O'Neal is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's West. Then it's Bryant. And it's Johnson in at the point guard. As a junior college product, Dalton Knecht didn't have a traditional path for the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
It's good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Leonard. George with the ball. From the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
West, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Chris Paul picks up that one. Looking ahead, Brent, how excited are you for the playoffs?
Well, just fired up for the level of competition that steps up tenfold, Kevin, and you know this. We've seen so many great performances come playoff time. Teams are fired up, young guys who are going to get this experience for the first time, but it's the stars that shine in the playoffs, and we are that close.
First one falls for him.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game, the focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
And both free throws good for West.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's George, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And it's George missing.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Kobe can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And Zubac has proven that Brent, there's still a place in the league for old school centers.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
And he knocks down the first one.
The most impressive thing about McAdoo is how diverse his game is. Attacking the rim, hitting jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to punish you.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Shaq with the slam.
How about the force with which the Diesel plays? Shaq on attack.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I caught up with Coach Phil Jackson. Now, he couldn't have been more complimentary about Kawhi Leonard. After some injury issues, he's now back to being the best guy on the floor most of the time. Coach said slowing him down is like trying to hold back an avalanche with a shovel. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
The three from George. O'Neal with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Kobe, the pass to Johnson. Shaq with a screen on George. 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by McAdoo. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
All right, a chance to see stats for Paul. Since the break, he's been simply stellar. He's around 14 points per game, 10 assists, and 3 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Johnson can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Kawhi like a robot out there just shrugging off the contact. Beep, boop, pop, pop.
Now West provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Pocket 6. Pass to Shaq. West outside. Three-pointer. And he's good on the 3-ball. West has got 7 points in the game.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time.
Kobe Bryant.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
The Lakers on D. They lead by 4. And George, here we go. Kicks it out to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Over West. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
The shot's good from Bryant.
Nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Outside Griffin. Pass to George. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
The first one falls.
And George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
Now, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
And stolen by McAdoo. Paul surveying the floor. Pass to Leonard. Over Johnson. Leonard, no luck. Los Angeles leading by 3. West finds Johnson. Ryan against Leonard. From outside the arc. The offensive rebound. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Misses the baby hook. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Clippers. Paul outside. To the middle. Stolen by O'Neal. Johnson outside. Pass to Kobe. Shaq with a screen on Leonard. They get it again. And O'Neal gets it to go. Shaq's got 6.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Los Angeles trails by 5. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Worthy's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Baylor comes in for Bryant. Goodrich, he's checked in for West. And James subbed in for Johnson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Maggetti's checked in. Paul against LeBron. Griffin a screen on James. Paul for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Pass to Shaq. And the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Los Angeles foul. Gail Goodrich. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Los Angeles on D. 7-point differential. They set the pick. Maggetti dishes to McAdoo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
3rd personal foul.
Let's see the stat sheet here for Paul George.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well-rounded as it needs to be.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. Los Angeles leading by 5. Elgin Baylor on the wing. Pulls up. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And the shot is good.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
LeBron passes to Worthy. Floats it up for James. And the dunk by LeBron.
Still has the hops. LeBron, one of the most forceful dunkers in the league.
Los Angeles trails by 5. Paul passes to McAdoo. There's a screen. Baylor with the steal. And they're running. Teardrop shot. And Griffin sends it back. Here's McAdoo. Last game we saw him score 13. Paul kicks to Maggetti. Pass to Leonard. Maggetti with a screen on Goodrich. 6 to shoot. Leonard, no luck.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. No, he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. And the shot goes in.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 5. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. So both teams making some changes here. And we get a moment to check out the team's scoring leaders.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
And here is Odom. Brand, a screen on Baylor. It's Odom with the drive.
And checking out the stats for LeBron James. Some impressive play from him over the last month. He's right around 13 points a night, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
The first free throw is good.
And when you think of Odom, a player who does so many things well, a truly unique player, he just brings a ton to the table.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Lakers leading by 3. James kicks it over to Worthy. Pass to Goodrich. Over free. Another miss by LeBron.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Odom. Here's Free. Brand, a screen on Worthy. Free, and it's all evened up.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Goodrich with it. He has yet to score. Inside, here's Mikan. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses.
There's little the 6'10 George Mikan doesn't do on the floor. He does lots of scoring. He hauls in rebounds. Everything you could ask of a big man.
Pass to Goodrich. Here's Mikan. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The shot is good by Baylor.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Outside, Odom fires from the wing. It's good. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. Baylor kicks it over to Worthy from about 19 feet. Misses off the right iron.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
And Baylor throws it down.
And James, another dime that gets dropped, someone that just loves involving his teammates.
Los Angeles trails by 4. Brand up top. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Brand, a screen on LeBron. Here's Free. Off target with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Worthy against Free. That one good for two. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Lobs it up for Jordan, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Odom.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. James against Free. LeBron kicks to Goodrich. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And now it's an 8-point Laker lead.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Shaquille O'Neal getting it done for the Lakers. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Ryan is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's West. And it's Johnson in at the point. Kobe dishes to West. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Outside, George. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Back to Paul. The three. The Lakers with the rebound. Shaq's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Kobe. We know, Brent, throughout his career, Kawhi Leonard has always been sensational on both ends of the floor.
It's a great point, Kevin, and it's sort of making me think about history. You know how history can sometimes be boring, but it's something you should study. Kawhi Leonard is that kind of player. Young guys should be studying what Kawhi represents in terms of his two-way prowess, dominating on the offensive end, and just a menace on defense. So kids, history is important. Study Kawhi Leonard.
And the first one at the line is good. Brent, I've always thought the stoic demeanor of Kawhi Leonard was very imposing for an opponent.
Well, there's just no rattling, right, Kevin? How many times have you seen Kawhi Leonard get outside of himself, react to a call, become emotional? Now, as a teammate, you have to have an understanding that he might not motivate you in that way, but certainly as an opponent, it's intimidating. I remember playing against John Stockton and Karl Malone much in the same way. Emotionless, relentless, that's sometimes intimidating for an opponent.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to West. Ball's knocked loose. Paul with the ball. West picks him up. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Paul.
And the skill, the athleticism of Chris Paul shoots up the floor on a one-man mission.
Here's Bryant. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go, all the way. Here's Leonard with the bucket in transition.
Just a lightning bolt there in transition. No one can match up with Kawhi, especially at his position. That time they pay the price.
Johnson against George. Johnson, the pass to Kobe. Basket is good, the assist from Johnson. 7 points for Kobe Bryant.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Ball against West. Ball passes to Griffin. And finished off by Griffin.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard to find out which teams have had the hottest shooters since All-Star.
And it's been a disciplined approach from both of these clubs offensively since the midseason. I mean, they're really getting good looks at the basket every possession, and you can see it's become a point of emphasis.
Outside Leonard. They set the pick for the three. Leonard, so dangerous from deep.
And by the numbers, Kawhi is one of the most efficient three-point shooters ever.
Timeout called. The Lakers have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
They got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
All right,
A moment here to check out stats for Griffin. The past month has been surreal. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
Griffin with the steal. Here's McAdoo, guarded by O'Neal. And McAdoo kicks to George. Pass to McAdoo. Leonard looking around. Just 5 on the clock. From 11 feet away, again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Los Angeles trails by 4. O'Neal is screen on Paul. To the inside, and stolen by McAdoo. West with the steal. Pass to O'Neal. Johnson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Kobe against Leonard. And here is West. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. West has got 12 points in the game.
The obsessive quest for perfection. West truly believes every shot he takes is going in. And I tell you what, on a night like this, he may be right.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to...
A different look for the Clippers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for McAdoo. Brand comes in for Griffin, and it's Harper in for Kawhi Leonard.
Elton Brand, Ron Harper.
Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Harper. Johnson with the block. Bryant dishes to West. And here is Johnson. He's guarded by Harper. Johnson double team.
First foul, Ron Harper. First personal foul, first team foul.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And in a close game, Blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. His last outing, he had 24 points. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. West finds Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Back to West from deep. Offensive rebound. Shaq with the bucket.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
West against Paul. On the wing, George. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Assisted.
Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
Hey, right here.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the Lakers. West outside over Paul. Here's Shaq and the dunk by O'Neal.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
And here's George for 3. Jerry West grabs the board.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Stolen by Brand. It's stolen by West. Tries the spin move. Johnson, the pass to West. To the middle. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Brand. Here's George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That's good from George. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And George drops them both. Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Stolen by George. And here they go. Brand dishes to Paul. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
LA ball.
The Lakers shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Eichen passes to Baylor. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
One shot.
That free throw good from Baylor.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
Oh, that's blocked. It's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Outside, George. Six on the shot clock. The rebound by Cooper. The Lakers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Fires for three. Rebound by Elton Brand.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And now Davis pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Elton Brand.
While we have a chance here, the NBA's assist leaders for the second half of the season. Number 1, Chris Paul.
Wow, he's taken his passing to a whole new level. His court awareness has really improved as we've gotten deeper into the season.
The Lakers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And I think as fans, you always want to see the best in the league healthy. Anthony Davis out there tonight, and the NBA is just better when AD's playing.
And both free throws good for Davis.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
And here's George for 3. And it's George again missing.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. Since the All-Star break, he's been putting in work, averaging 15 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
First one falls for him.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Paul passes to George. Back to Paul. Outside Harper. Jordan, a screen on Cooper. Here's Harper. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Paul, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brent, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard-pressed to see that again, Kevin.
The Clippers have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And I enjoy watching Harper as he fends off the contact. Awesome at just finding those little cracks in the defense and exploiting them.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Outside Baylor. Pass to Davis. Over Brand. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. And he handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And Paul gets it to go in.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
On the wing, Davis, covered by Brand. Off the run. Good on that shot. With that, the Los Angeles Leafs cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Davis. And Los Angeles guys shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Shoots from 12. A rebound by the Lakers.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Paul kicks to Brand. Now, here is George. 9 points in the game so far. Brand passes to George. 5 on the clock. Looking to get back on track here. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. George has got 6 in the quarter.
George showing the length and the lift to get to the mid-range.
Pass to Cooper. Shoots over Harper. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Cooper. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-4 run. George passes to Harper. Paul with the ball. James defending. Here's George. Again, Los Angeles.
Came into the league when the mid-range was popular. Game shifted to 3, and PG said, I could do that too.
Lakers shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Davis down low, working on Brand. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Outstanding job by AD to get close to the basket, get the ball in great position, and force the defense to resort to fouling him.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis, continuing to prove how dominant he is.
And Redick kicks to Kaman. 30 seconds left to play in the first half.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he should, despite the miss. No defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Gasol, a screen on Redick. Down low. Gasol's shot is good. Gasol's got his first 2 points of the night.
Over his career, Gasol has mastered the art of the screen and roll, whether he's the passer or the receiver of the pass. He plays both roles extremely well.
It's stolen by Davis. Puts up a deep three, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much with Doc Rivers. Doc, a back-and-forth affair so far. How do you pick it up in the second half?
Well, they were just a more physical team. I mean, they blew up all our actions. They got all the 50-50 balls. We got back in the game because we started doing it back at them, so that's important.
We'll see if you can keep that up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Attention to center court, and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, so close, so close. Give it up for the participants.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Before we go any further, a look ahead to the games yet to be played tonight. That one gets going at 7 p.m. Eastern.
This is going to be either a lopsided game or a terrific upset.
Well, they're not settling for long jumpers. They're getting the ball into the paint. And you know I love that.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, you know what? I played with Akeem, too. I liked it.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
George, he'll bring it up for Los Angeles. So with Jordan on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Chris Paul. Paul George is out there with Griffin. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's McAdoo in at the 5. Los Angeles on D. The 3 from George. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's West, and it's sent back by McAdoo. Griffin dishes to McAdoo. Pass to Leonard, jacks up a 3. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Yeah, get your popcorn out. We've seen this movie before. Kawhi not letting up now on the offensive end.
Outside, Kobe. O'Neal sets the screen for Bryant. Kept alive. Oh, he misses the dunk.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Here's George. Johnson with the block. Now Bryant. He's got 7. Johnson at the elbow. Lets a floater go. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Bryant's got 3 assists now in this one. Ball finds Leonard. third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. The shot by Paul, no good.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And Chris Paul still slippery on the inside when he gets close to the hoop. He'll find a way to score.
George against Johnson. Pass to Kobe. Great touch on the 16-footer. Kobe's got 9.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And they get it back. Leonard the pass to George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And a nice shot by Bryant.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
Paul passes to Griffin. Now Leonard. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Magic Johnson picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
In terms of two-way players, Kawhi has to be one of the guys that you would consider as one of the elites. Defensive Player of the Year caliber guy on the wing. He can also carry you offensively.
He's off on the second.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Kobe in close.
Assisted by Shaquille O'Neal.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Here's George. It's blocked by Shaq. And he's able to get it back. McAdoo. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal.
The ball goes to Los Angeles.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on George. Kobe kicks to Johnson. Clock at 6. And he drives in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And that one falls for Johnson. And both free throws good for Johnson. Here's Paul. 13 points in the game. Pass to Griffin. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
And here's Bryant for three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Griffin's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, George. Here's McAdoo, fended by West. They double him with West. Kicks it out to Paul. Outside, Griffin. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Bryant. O'Neal up top, defended by Griffin. O'Neal passes to Johnson. Top of the key, Bryant pulls it from 20. Los Angeles with another miss. Los Angeles trails by 4. Oh, Griffin in position, and Griffin slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. To the paint. Looks for O'Neal. Gets it to him.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is. And he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
All right, fans, let's give some applause for
Jordan, he's checked in for McAdoo. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
George dishes to Jordan. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Griffin. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. Inside, here's Leonard. Johnson with the block. Shaq kicks to Johnson. West outside, uncovered, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast breaks.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. LeBron's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Worthy comes in for Kobe. And it's Cooper in for Magic Johnson.
Just think of how much of a difference Kawhi Leonard is for this team. When he's healthy, he is an absolute force.
Pass to Cooper. Outside Worthy. Shaq with it. From the baseline. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jordan looking it over. Griffin kicks to Jordan. Griffin a screen on West. Pull for 3. And James pulls it down.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime. Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Outside Griffin. Nobody near George. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. George has got 16.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his 2nd 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Cooper the pass to James. O'Neal sets the screen for LeBron. Takes a shot at the elbow. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 8 points for him.
Love seeing LeBron rise up with confidence in the mid-range. That's a good shot.
George against Worthy. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Pass to George. Over Worthy. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
And finished off by O'Neal.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And here's George for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 21 in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
With some arc, and he lays it up and in. And the Lakers lead by 3.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Oh, the shot, no good. Worthy with the defensive effort. Down low. James jackhammers it down.
There's no stopping LeBron right there. He's done that thousands of times.
Second team foul.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Free throw, no good for LeBron.
And the sustained greatness of LeBron James, just something when you take a step back, you really marvel at. We truly have been witnesses to something special.
Lakers leading by 3. Goodrich passes to LeBron. Back to Goodrich.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to O'Neal. Chris Kaman pulls it in. The Clippers shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Here's Harper. He has 5. Here's Nixon. Here's Manning. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Wilkes. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. Second chance effort. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Lakers ball.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Gasol's checked in for Shaq. Anthony Davis comes in for James. And it's Johnson in for Worthy. Puts it up from 17. And it's Davis missing. Los Angeles trails by 3. Corey Maggette on the wing. Stolen away. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Goodrich. It's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Great vision by Davis, showing off those point guard skills from back in high school.
Manning the pass to Maggette. Here's Nixon.
Los Angeles foul. Gail Goodrich. Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Maggette outside. From downtown, it's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And on an and look like that. He's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
And when AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Nixon, the pass to Harden. Now Maggette. Pass to Manning. Just 5 on the clock. The fadeaway, and good that time.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
Now here is Davis. Over Manning. And we've reached the end of the third. Lakers lead by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Bryant sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Cooper is out there with Magic Johnson. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Gasol. And it's Wilkes in at the 3 slot. He's off on the first.
A truly skillful 7-footer. Pau Gasol doesn't just rely on his size to beat others to buckets and boards. There's a finesse to his game most big men don't possess.
So he comes up empty at the line.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
And taken away by Magic. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Here's Gasol. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Los Angeles trails by 7. Here's Maggette. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Gasol.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Pass to Kaman. Basket counts. Kaman's got his first basket of the night.
He uses that size to just bully his way around. Kaman not scared.
Here's Wilkes, covered by Maggette. Wilkes, the pass to Gasol, and finished off by Gasol.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Los Angeles trails by 7. Brand up top. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Brand a screen on Johnson. Here's World B free. And it's Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for L.A. Wilkes, the pass to Johnson. Gasol a screen. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Johnson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Free against Johnson. Free passes to Brand. And the wide open shot from Redick. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
The defense had better put J.J. Redick on a leash and trail him around. He's ready to fire as soon as he gets that ball.
Cooper kicks to Johnson. Wow. Here's Free. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Reddick. Screen by Brand. Reddick with the bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
James looking around to the inside, and they recover it. Gasol, no good. Los Angeles trails by 5. Right side, Reddick. Maggette outside. Pass to Free. Fires from 18. Gasol pulls it in. Gasol's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Johnson. Another shot, and he sinks the layup. And the Lakers lead by 7.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. And Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Reddick, money from the wing.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But gets close, he's getting the ball.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
That free throw good from Gasol.
Now, Pau Gasol still remains an offensive threat for this basketball team, expanding his range over time and still has that nice soft jumper.
Both free throws good from Gasol. And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 7. Corey Maggette on the wing. From about 19 feet. Bank shot, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. The quick crossover, what a move. 10 points for Johnson.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
And here's Reddick. Here's World B free. And the 3 off target.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Maggette with a screen on Johnson. Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut to just 9 on the basket from Free. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And Los Angeles calling timeout. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, I listened in on Phil Jackson's huddle. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thanks, David. Johnson outside. Pass to Bryant. James sets the screen for Kobe. Floats it up for James. Griffin with the steal. Over West. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
Johnson against George. Pass to Kobe. A 3-ball. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Here's Paul. Rebound the Lakers. Here's Bryant. Wow! Kobe Bryant dropped the sledgehammer!
Yeah, if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Paul passes to Leonard. And here's George. Takes the 3, sinks the 3-pointer. George has got 24 points.
He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
George against Johnson. West kicks to Johnson. West against Paul. West gets the bucket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And here is Los Angeles now. 11-point game. Outside Griffin. Pass to Leonard. Over Johnson. And it falls over the rim and in. He's got 25.
And this is a nice outburst on the scoring end for Kawhi. He's been looking for his shot and connecting each trip down.
Chamberlain a screen. For 3, West. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Paul passes to George. From past the arc. Good, and Paul gets the assist. George has got 6 in the quarter.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
LeBron kicks to Bryant. Leonard with the steal. For the finish. Kawhi with the flush.
What a play by Leonard there. Gets up the court so fast, and nothing's going to stop him from finishing strong.
West outside. Chamberlain with a screen on Paul. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in. That free throw good from Chamberlain. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That straight line drive there from Paul George. You love to see him get in that attack mode. See if he can cash in now at the line.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Some changes for the Lakers. Anthony Davis is checked in for Chamberlain. James comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. And James Worthy is subbed in for Johnson. So he gets them both. Los Angeles leading by 8. Pass to Kobe. Outside, James. Here's West. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Chris Paul picks up that one.
Clearly a foul.
At the line for your Lakers, Jerry West. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Here is Paul. Outside Leonard. Back to Paul. Kicks it out to Leonard. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Worthy's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Over George. From the high post, he drills it.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
As crafty as they come. George has lots of experience when it comes to mixing up defenders.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Paul George. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And George drops them both. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. James, the pass to Worthy. Over George. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And Davis just eating up the boards on the inside and went right back up with it.
Here's George. And that one off the back of the rim and in. George has got 12 points now in the quarter. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
And here's West from the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Bryant. Bryant's got 4 assists in the game. Los Angeles trails by 12. Here's George. Again, Los Angeles.
What a masterful performance from PG tonight, looking like the all-NBA guy he is.
Kobe off the bounce, and it's sent back by McAdoo. Davis setting the pick for West. Up again, Davis on the follow. Davis has got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well done.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for the Clippers, Paul George. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And George drops them both. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. LeBron outside. Pass to Kobe. Worthy dishes to Kobe. Here's the teardrop. Yep, that one goes in there. Kobe's got 7 now in this quarter.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Los Angeles.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
Outside Worthy. Back to West. Davis with a screen on call. Shot's good from West.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, a challenge for you tonight with your matchup. How much motivation do you get in a game like this one?
My matchup is not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we was able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Well, man, I appreciate the time. Thanks, man. Congrats. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jerry West.